Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is the fourth episode of the story, where we see the history of Namikaze Uzumaki Naruto develop in the Shinobi World. He will develop a new dojutsu, the most powerful one, with the help of a demon fox sealed inside it, and he will gather powerful ninja in Leaf Village for his plans. Create a new village. To show your support, like and subscribe. Let's get this show going. It was 1 month and Jiraiya was annoyed as hell. Not only he had nothing to do but being away from his grandson without knowing about his health status made him mad. Well, finally, today I can go and see what happened to him. I hope he didn't done something stupid. And with that he started his way to the waterfall. Hash 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 Kurenai was mad. She was fuming around. Not only she had no idea where did Anko go, but to make things worse she had some serious problems with Hinata now. Something was not correct. Hinata was a kind person. She had some personality problems but not like the one she was showing lately. Deciding that she had enough of her, Kurenai went to speak with Hinata. When she was with her team, she asked Hinata for a personal speech. Hinata, you know that I see you as my little sister. You were shy for all of your life. But you have changed. Something is not correct about you. You have short temper, and you are fuming around yelling at people who care about you all the time. You sit somewhere and look to distance like dreaming about something, and then you get mad to no one and start yelling at everyone. What happened to you? What is the problem? Nothing that concerns you, sensei. And nothing that anyone can do anything about it. What are you speaking about? You know about arranged marriage between Naruto and me or Hanabi. Well, still I can't understand why Naruto chose Hanabi and not me. I'm not mad at her. After all, she did nothing. But I can't understand him. I loved him for all my life, and what happened? He chose another girl. He said that he would have multiple wives. And said that I won't be happy with it. Why did he think that he knows everything about me? I would be happy with him even if he had multiple wives. I can't understand why did he think like this about me, and I don't know what should I do to show him that he is wrong. I remember all the times you went after him like his shadow. And why didn't you show your concern to him all that time? You have self-confidence problem, Hinata. And knowing Naruto from his childhood, he don't like people who has this kind of problem. And I agree with him. Knowing that you have self-confidence problem, when you go in his life with other girls, you will be dead last. And I'm sure that you don't want anything less than being alpha in this condition. Can you see what is the problem? If Naruto agree with you and marry you, then there will be conflicts in his house all the time. And believe me, he had enough conflicts in his life. He needs a nice warming house. If you were the only one to marry him, you were his best choice, but you are not the only girl. If you want him, then you must work on your personality. Being alpha needs some certain personality abilities. Look to your father, for example. You should have ability to manage all the relationships in his house without conflicts. And if you don't want to be alpha and still want to be his wife, still you need to work on your self-confidence and make yourself powerful. As much as I know him, he will choose powerful Kunoichi. Do you think I can do this? I don't know, Hinata. You are the only one who knows about this. Hash 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 Mizukage was in her office when a Junin came in. Mizukage-sama, what is the problem? There is some assassination attempts to the ambassador of Cloud. Ni Yugito? Hi, report. Hash 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 Yugito was running as fast as her feet allowed her to do. She didn't know the two shinobi that was after her. The only thing she knew was that they were at least Junin rank. If I can only reach to Mizukage's office, You should run faster, kitty. I told you to keep your weapons with yourself all the time, but you didn't listen to me. It's not the proper time for punishment, honey. Can you rend me some of your chakra? Hi, hash 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 hash. Naruto was happy with the result. The only problem was his cloths. They didn't fit anymore. Wow, look at my job. Hee hee, if I was out, I would mate with you right here and right now. Thanks, Kyuchin. You had done more than I could imagine. No problem, Foxy. Now the only thing remained is for you to work hard on your dojutsu and get used to its abilities. As much as I know, there should be no weak point in your bloodlines, but it's safe to be sure about it. Just train hard and make me proud. You have the deal. Naruto sat down and started meditating. After a minute he made 5 cage bunchins and made chakra connection with them. Then he ordered them to go out and keep watch. Hash 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 hash. Jiraiya was running fast. He thought that he had seen a shadow around the waterfall. He could not see the detail, but he was sure as hell that he imagined Yondaime around the waterfall. Hee hee. Dreaming of his spirit watching on his son. After some minutes he was in front of entrance. Yo Erosanin. Long time not seen. Hello Naruto. How did you know that I was entering? Hee hee. I have some surprises for you. First of all, I need one of your cloths. Mine not fit anymore. What do you mean? Well, here is dark. Why don't we go out and let me see what happened to you? With pleasure. Just be ready for a heart attack. And with that Naruto Hiri shined out near the entrance. Jiraiya couldn't believe what he was seeing at the moment. There stood a carbon copy of Yondaime, with same height, same eye colors, but with no pupils. What the hell, same hair, same face. Naruto? The only one Erosanin. What happened to you Gaki? Oh, let's say lots of things. First of all, a medical surgery by Almighty Kyuubi, making me taller with more muscular mass and stronger bones. Second, a jump in aging procedure that makes me 45 years older than when I entered the cave. Third, infusing with some new genetic maps that gives me some different bloodline. Thanks to Kyuchin again. What bloodlines Gaki? Well, first, there is a dojutsu, a complete new one. Second, there is a bloodline that gives me immediate healing. Third is for making the aging procedure slow. Now I can live for about 200 years. Wow. Can you show me your dojutsu? Well, as you see, my eyes changed, they don't have pupil anymore. They are the same thing as Hyuga and Uchiha eyes that has no pupil. And as you can see, the eye color is now dark ocean blue. Well, this is before I activate my bloodline. Are you ready? Jiraiya nodded just like a child seeing ice cream in front of himself. Naruto molded some chakra on his eyes, activating the bloodline. There was 2 circular shapes, one inside the other, and in each circle, there was tree tomos like Sharingan. It was like having 2 Sharingans on top of each other, one bigger in circular shape. And what can you do? What is their power? Now, a professional shinobi won't speak about his powers, will he? Come on Gaki, I'm your godfather and I'm your sensei. Well, and Naruto told him about all the things he had done to get blood samples and what came after that, to the point of telling him about all his powers. Hash 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 hash. Mizukage was running fast. She knew that Council was not happy about her being the new Cage of the Mist and made any attempt to force her retire, but this was far beyond acceptable political matters. If she was not fast and couldn't make it in time and she lose Yugito, there would be war between Mist and Cloud. And war was the last thing she needed. Kami, help me, let me be in time. And with that she pushed more chakra to her foot, jumping faster with 5 Anbu trying to reach her. Hash 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 hash. I think I can't do it more, honey. This is the end of running. I should face them. There is no other way. You know what does this mean, kitty? Those damn council bastards want this. This will lead to war. What can I do? It's about an hour for now. I have no problem with running, but no matter how much I run, they are tracking me well. Just keep it a little more, kitty. Hash 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 hash. Okay, Gaki, let me look at you. Hee hee, you are looking like fusion between me and your father. Now, should we go to Mist? How long will it take? Some weeks. I think I have a shortcut. Why don't we use summons? They can jump longer distances. And with them we can make it there less than an hour. Hee hee. Why didn't I think about it? You will, if you stop thinking about girls. Well, let's go. And with that they summoned 2 toads and ordered them to jump in the direction of Mist. Hash 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 hash. There is no other way now. This is a dead end. I'm sorry for bastards, kitty. Just try to speak with them. This will give others time. I'm sure they are on the way. Hee hee. I got you, bitch. No way to run anymore. Do you two understand what are you doing? I'm representing Cloud here. Attacking me is like attacking to another country and, in other words, declaring war. And why did you think Mist will take us as your killer? Mizukage will punish you. Oh, and what did make you think that the bisexual bitch will try to punish us? Oh, I see, you made love with her, didn't you? What are you speaking about? Hee hee, it seems that she don't know. Well, let me explain the situation. Onikage is a bisexual bitch that loves sex more than her life. And all of us saw how she looks at you. This explains a lot. Now I know the meaning of those looks and blushing. Don't tell me that they are saying the truth, honey. Don't you like her? I thought that you found her cute, but that won't make me want to be with her in bed. I'm not sure. Oh, come on. You forget that I know all that happens in your mind, kitty. I saw all those wet dreams you had about the girl. Now, should we finish the job? Honestly, do you think you two can fight me? I can kill both of you in less than a minute. Then why did you run away like a scared cat? What did they say about cats? Come down, honey. The reason is brilliant. I don't want to be a reason for a new shinobi war. Oh, I see. Hee hee, but you have no other way. We have orders. Anbu, arrest those two, yelled Mizukage, rushing to the scene, thanking Kami to made it in time. Are you okay, Yugito? Hi, answered Yugito, seeing the blush and that strange look in Mizukage's eyes again. Wow, is this true? I don't know any other reason for such looking and blushing except that. Now you see. The 5 Anbu arrested the 2 Junin and made their way to the interrogation unit, leaving Mizukage and Yugito to their selves. Mizukage-sama, can I ask you something? Sure. And will you tell me the truth no matter what? Why not? Well, those bastards told me that you have some feelings for me. And what is the problem about that? You are representing Cloud and I should concern about you if I don't want a war. It's not like that. They told me that you are. Don't hesitate. What did you hear? They told me that you are bisexual. Said Yugito, blushing. Hee hee, well, that's right. I'm so much picky, but that's right. And you have some feeling for me? Oh, I see now. Well, if I say that you didn't attract me it would be lie. But it's not meaning that I'll force you to anything. I see. Well, enough of this. We have more important things to discuss. Like? My problem with council and their future plans. I see. You can tell me on the way back. Hash 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 hash. It was night when Naruto and Jiraiya entered the village. They agreed to go to a hotel and rest and speak with Mizukage next morning. After some hours, at midnight all hell broke. The whole village was noisy and shinobi running to every direction. What's all these sounds about Erosanin? I don't know, but there would be no harm to ask. They both left the room and asked some people in the streets what was happening. Soon they found that the council of the village ordered their shinobi to arrest their Kage and the ambassador of Cloud. Sounds like a coup d'état to me. You are right, Gaki. Now what should we do? Foxy, I have an idea. What is it, Kyuchin? Be fast, help the Kage. Why? She is in danger, and if you help her you'll have a new alliance. Or in better situation you may have her company if she wants to leave. Erosan and I have an idea, but don't ask anything, we don't have time. Just can you track her chakra? We need to help her. Hi. After about a minute Jiraiya mentioned a direction and both of them jumped to roofs following the direction. Now I can sense a Biju. The cat, if I'm correct. Erosanin. Kyuchin says that she sensed the cat Biju in the direction we are going. That explains the chakra I sensed. It was strong, but not as much as Kyuubi's. They focused more chakra to their legs, jumping faster, hoping to find both targets before it will be late. Hash 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 hash. What should we do, Mizukage-sama? They are everywhere, whispered Yugito. I don't know. But there is one thing for sure. The council is behind this and we can't stay in this village anymore. If we manage to control everyone there will be more attempts later on. I'm sick of it. But how should we go out? We are surrounded and there is no way out of this without fight. Just wait a little more. Suddenly there was a burst of chakra and two shinobi without headbands jumped in front of the place the two women hid. What the hell is going on? Who are you? The main question is, if you will fight us or you will stay there, answered Jiraiya. Everyone attack. I'm sure they are here to help the bitch. And the hell broke. Jiraiya was fighting 3 shinobi while Naruto was facing 2. Minutes later came more and more. There is no end to this, Oro-sensei. Go and find them, Gaki. Use a summon and help them out of the village. All right, behind you when you found them. Hi. 2 minutes later Naruto was in front of the women. Should we go? Who are you and how did you find us? Asked Mizukage. I assume that you are Mizukage. Running away is primary objective. You can ask questions later on. With that Naruto summoned Gamabunta. What is it, Gaki? Well, Bunta-kun, we are in middle of rescuing Mizukage from an assassination attempt and we need to run away fast. Where is the pervert? Right behind us. He will come when he see our departure. Stay on my back, everyone. With that the Toad boss jumped high and away from the village. Jiraiya seeing this summoned another Toad and faced the remaining shinobi. Say hello to your council and tell them that they won't see those two. But tell them that be aware that Cloud and some more villages will be sad when they hear about tonight. And Jiraiya jumped way by help of his summon, leaving slack-jawed shinobi behind. Tsunade was in her office looking to some mission scrolls. There was lots of them and she was low on needed shinobi. Suddenly Shizune running in the office broke her concentration. Tsunade-sama, there is a letter from Mist. What's the problem, Shizune? Did you see a ghost? Read it yourself and you'll see. Hokage-sama, there was an order by Mist Council for removing the Mizukage from the stage, but she was resisting and helping one of Cloud Kunoichi to run away last night. There were 2 shinobi without headbands that helped them. You may ask yourself, why did we inform you about this incident? Well, as we and you know, there is just one shinobi that has Toad summoning contract and same shinobi happened to be one of those 2. The matter that the young one referred to him as Oro-sensei shows that the young one is student of the Toad Sanin. So we want an explanation from you about your acts and why did you conflict with inter-village problems. And the scroll had signatures for all missed council members. What the hell? Why did Jiraiya interfered with them? That pervert causes me problem more that he thinks. And I'm sure as hell that the young one in Fox Demon Brat. What should we do, Shizune? Call the council. I can't decide on the matter alone. Hi Tsunade-sama. Hash 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 hash. Sasuke was getting ready to leave the sound. No one knew about his decision. There was one last job he wanted to do before leaving. He found that there was a secret section in Orochimaru's library. He wanted to take a look at them. So he moved on and opened the library. Hash 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 hash. Jiraiya and Naruto was standing in front of two Kunoichi. Can you explain what happened, Mizukage-sama? Well, if it isn't Jiraiya-sama, the Toad Sannin. One and only. And who is this young attractive man? Hope he is free and have no girl. He is Uzumaki Naruto, the Kyuubi's Jinchuriki, and he has no girlfriend. But as the last member of his clan he needs to have multiple wives. Maybe we should know each other better, young man, huh? After all, you are the one who saved my life. Hey, I was the one who was on first line of attack. And I'm author of ICHA Paradise. Honestly, you think you are young enough for a beauty like me, Jiraiya-sama? No. You must look for my mother. Nani? Erosanin, come down. And thanks, Mizukage-sama. But I don't know if we fit for each other or not. But we can start knowing each other better if you want. Hey everybody, why no one asked about me? Said Yugito, fuming around. Yugichan, don't get mad. The only thing is that I'm a cage and I started a conversation. Sorry about it, beauty. And will you introduce yourself? Said blonde man. Ni Yugito, container of Nibi Biju. I was looking for you in heavens and I found you on earth. And why heavens, Narukin? Because your beauty can only found in heavens. Wow. Gaki, you must start writing books. I bet you'll surpass me. Arabaka. And if you are not pervert, what are you, Foxy? A womanizer? Come on, Kyuchin, you taught me all about this. I thought that your first sensei was that ramen girl Ayame. I kind of forgot the time. Now what should we do? Asked Mizukage, can you go back to the village? Asked Jiraiya, not at all. And what about the cloud? Asked Naruto, referring to Yugito. They sent me here because they wanted me be away from Cloud, and I'm sure they won't let us in easily. They hate me because of my tenant, people are same, I think. What do you mean, Narukin? Well, you see. And Naruto started to tell them everything about himself from childhood up to his plan for future. Why don't you let us come with you, Narukin? Said Mizukage, mimicking Yugito. Are you sure? Hi, said both Kunoichi. Hash 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 hash. Kin was bored. What did that toad pervert thought leaving me behind in this curve and waterfall? I'll kill him. But then she remembered that her master gave her mission. You must stay here and train Kin. I need a secret place that can send new friends if I have in future. I need to have a center that people can find each other when they are leaving their villages, and here is the best place. So stay here and train. This way I can be sure that you are safe from my enemies, and I'll be sure that I have a post that can send people. And don't worry, I'll come back and pick you before returning to Konoha. I won't see you for a while, but I'll send toads with messages and be sure that I'll think about you every day. And with that, Naruto was gone with a nice and gentle kiss on Kin's cheek. I wonder if anyone will come here anytime soon. Hash 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 hash. Sasuke found the hidden place. He was shocked that there was only 2 scrolls. One describing the concepts for making a course seal and the other one was a jutsu without any explanation. Now the power-hungry man wouldn't mind to learn a new jutsu without knowing what was it. He could find about the power after learning it. The jutsu itself was easy one with small hand signs. So he read the scroll and tried the hand sign sequence to make sure that he learned them. Then he started to make the jutsu and mold chakra, focusing on the last hand sign molded chakra and executed the jutsu. Suddenly he found his body on fire burning from inside. The pain was killing him and he couldn't take it anymore and everything became dark. Hash 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 hash. Tsunade was in the council chamber facing the civilian and shinobi council. Now as you can see, Jiraiya made a move on his own and now missed Cius as the reason for his acts. This can lead to a shinobi war. What should we do to stop things before it become dirty? We can tell them about the demon brat, said one of the civilian members with pink hair. Yeah, and we can say that Jiraiya was under his power by demonic genjutsu, added another civilian member. All you think is to save your sorry asses. Isn't there any other way to save all? Said Sume Inuzuka. I'm sure if we think more we can find a better way, added Hiyashi. Mendux. Why every time we face a problem we want to solve it with the fastest way, added Shikaku Nara. And what can we do, Nara-sama? Danzo spoke for the first time. We can find a logical answer that won't give up Jiraiya-sama or Namikaze Naruto, added Shibi Aburame. Don't call him Namikaze anymore. He don't have that family name, yelled Tsunade. With all respect, Tsunade-sama, I think it's logical to call a son with his father's last name, and if you have personal problem with that you can tell us about it. Confronted Shibi. Ya Tsunade-sama, I was going to ask you about this after solving the first problem. Why didn't we have meeting about the matter? He is son of Namikaze Minato and you know that he was my best friend. And by that I think we should discuss Naruto's heritage now before solving the problem with Mist. Because as all of us know, the Yondaimi's son will have political support with any act he has, just like Uchiha Sasuke, said Hiyashi. Now Tsunade was sweating. She had big problems with the boy, but she couldn't sound them to council. If she spoke about her problems, well, let's say that there would be some suspicions about her power as Hokage. I have no personal problem with the brat. It's just that I think he is not worthy of Yondaimi's name. Worthy? And what made you think like this, Tsunade-sama? If you found Nawaki when he was 16 and you didn't see him for 16 years, would you ask about his worthy about having your family name? Said Sume with anger visible in her voice. Don't put his name neath the demon brat anymore or I'll kill you, understood? Whatever. You got the point. I say vote for his heritage now, said Shikaku. And by that they voted, and with surprise Naruto won to have his father's name and heritage. Now that he is Namikaze, you can't handle him to Mist as you plain, Tsunade-sama, Shikaku said, grinning like crazy bastards. After all, this was his son's plan and he noted to himself to acknowledge him later. Nani? Exactly, confirmed Shibi, dancing in his mind. Huff. Then what should we do? Well, you can say that there was a similarity between toads and frogs and you don't know if there is frog contract or not. Or you can say that it was a simple genjutsu known from the Third Shinobi War and maybe the guys used it against the Mist. Say that the genjutsu forces you to see summons do the job. And you can simply say that those two people used henge to make things complex, said Hiyashi, making Nara and Aburame surprised with the man's fantasy mind. Wow. How did you come with this plan, Hiyashi-sama? Asked Shikaku. Do you remember Hinata's kidnapping? Well, let's say after days of looking for excuse one can find lots of funny excuses that looks good enough for most situations, answered Hiyashi. Well, I think this will end this meeting, Tsunade-sama, said Shibi, stopping any confrontation. Hash 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 hash. Naruto and Jiraiya spoke with two kunoichi about the plans they had and places they would go. They told them about Akatsuki and that it was not wise to travel with them, so they came to a plan. Well, I have a secret post for this type of situations. You can go and live there in secret. It's far away from fire and lightning borders so border patrols won't find you. And there is a girl, actually one of my future mates, waiting for any people I send. You must go there and live with her and wait for my trip to be finished. Then I'll come and we'll look for future. So we have a long trip, said Mizukage, worrying about possible encounters until then. Nah, come on Narukin, there is such a distance between here and the place you are showing on the map, said Yugito knowingly. Do you know how long it took for me and Erosanin to come here from the place? Just some hours. Are you kidding me? Mizukage-sama, did you remember the toads? And by that he made a summon and ordered him to deliver 2 kunoichi to place that Kin was living. By the way, Blondie, call me Okyu. I'm not Mizukage anymore. Hee hee. Thanks Okyuchan, and you can call me Foxy, I kind of got used to it. You are Blondie for me. And that's final honey. Kin was resting after a long and heavy training. She was thinking about Naruto. She was hoping that her master came back fast from the trip. But she knew that finding a new place was not easy. After all, he needed to find a place that belonged to no elemental country. Suddenly there was a bumping noise out of the cave and she could see 2 toads at the entrance. She thought that it's Naruto and the pervert, so she ran to welcome them. She was stunned when she saw 2 girls on top of them. Who are you and what did you do to Naruto? Come down, sweaty. If we had done any harm, then why did toads help us? Answered Okyu. Well, sorry for that. How is Naruto? Is there any news? Narukin is fine. And yeah, there are some news for you. I suppose that you are Kin? Asked Yugito. Hi, well, he said that we should come here and stay with you until he come back and we'll plan for future then. So you are new friends of him? Yeah, you can say so. Well, I preferred to be more than just a friend with the Blondie, but it's his thing to decide. What does that mean? Oh, nothing, sweaty. Well, you know my name. If we are supposed to live with each other, why don't you introduce yourselves? I'm Ni Yugito, from Cloud and Jinchuriki for Nibi, the 2-tailed Biju. And I'm Okyu, ex-Mizukage, and I have no family name because I'm orphan. Wow, why did you left the mist? The story is long. And we have long time to spend with each other, Okyu-chan. Okay, the problem started when... And Okyu started to tell her story and the group continued. Until long hours after night. Hash 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 hash. Kabuto was not a morning person, but there was something he should check. Last night he received a report about some people hearing Sasuke yelling, and from then no one saw him. I hope the fool didn't harm himself badly. With that he knocked at Sasuke's door. When he didn't receive a response, he broke the door with jutsu, entering the room. He was shocked to see Sasuke in such an amazing condition. Well, amazing for him at least. Hash 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 hash. Sasuke opened his eyes. He remembered the day before when he tried the last jutsu belonged to the snake. Moving his head, he looked around. There was some medical machines and beeping noise indicated that Kabuto had found him and he was safe now. I don't know what that jutsu was about. I hope I didn't done something fool that has no returnable damage to myself. Coo. Hello Sasuke-chan. Chan? What do you mean Sasuke-chan? Are you crazy or what? What do you mean Kabuto-san? You are scaring me. You should not afraid. I have some good news and some bad news. Which one do you prefer to hear first? Good one. Good news. You have no health problem. Your chakra coils are healthy and you are in good condition. And bad news? Asked Sasuke with some fear in his voice. You see, it seems that you found Orochimaru's amazing transgender jutsu. He used it when he wanted to use a host with opposite gender. Well, this jutsu will transform your body to some degree. I'm afraid that you are not male anymore. In the same time you are not a complete female. What does this mean? Come here and take a look yourself. Kabuto said, helping Sasuke stay in front of a mirror. As you can see, you have boobs as big as Tsunade. But my examination showed that you still has male genital organs. So you can have sex with women and you will make them pregnant. There is a name for your condition. We call them shemale. What the fuck? Is there a way to reverse the effect? I was not finished yet. You see, Orochimaru used this jutsu before transforming to a new host, so he made it with some certain powers. When a person with core seal uses this jutsu, he will use all the chakra reserved in the seal, and by that the seal will be vanished from the person. Actually, this was the reason that stopped you from a complete transformation to a female. And as I explained, you have no core seal. Not anymore. And for your question, no, there is no reverse jutsu for this one. What can I do? No one should see me with these things on my chest. Why not? Actually, I find you so hot, and if you like it. Well, let's say that I like to develop our relationship to a new degree. Shut the hell. I hate you. I hate that bastard snake. I hate sound. You gave me nothing after all of this. Now I'm alone and I can't face anyone anymore. And now you want to do twisted, perverted things with me? Didn't you have enough with toying me? Come down, Sasuke-chan. Stop calling me like that. And what should I call you then? I don't know. Get lost. I don't want to see you anymore. Now Kabuto knew that when Sasuke was angry there was no way to make him relax. The only way was to give him time. So he left the room, leaving Sasuke to his thoughts. I'll go back to Konoha. And I'll ask Tsunade for help. She is the best medic and she can cure me. I'm sure she can do that. Now how can I enter the village without people see me like this? Oh, henge. Yeah. No one will bother to look for a henge. How can I enter without Anbu finding me? The way I leaved. Yeah. That river is the only place that no one will look for. Hash 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 hash. Ino was tired as hell. Training with her team. Having mission after mission and training under Tsunade and working in the hospital, and after all, when she was free, she was working to complete the secret medical scroll and make a secret copy of it for Naruto. Where are you, Naruto? This village is boring without you. When will you return? Did you found other Jinchuriki by now? Did you found a place for your plans? I don't know how long I can take this. And I hate the forehead Banshee. I don't know how much chakra she has for arguing with me or the bitch. Hee, poor girl. I can't forget her face after first days of training when she couldn't manage to mold medical chakra when I was healing a bird. She thought that I had previous experience and argued that she would bypass me. Well, I should thank Naruto when he came back. That Kage Bunshin can do amazing jobs. Wonder what Anko-sensei and Shino are doing now. Oh, I missed all of them. Naruto, please come back fast. Hash 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 hash. Shino was working on a new way to use his bugs. He mastered Kage Bunshin long time ago and now he knew two Bunshin techniques beside the Academy one. The Kage Bunshin and Bug Bunshin. The Bug Bunshin was amazing itself because it would give him advantage to surround his target by bugs, but Kage Bunshin was something else. He could never get the memories and knowledge of Bug Bunshins because of their nature. But Kage Bunshin would give him knowledge of Bunshins. The problem was that he should dispel them to gain the knowledge. So he was working on his version of Kage Bunshin. He made another buncheon and before making the buncheon put one bug inside the new buncheon. Waiting for the result, he asked the buncheon to go somewhere that he couldn't see him. When the buncheon was away, he found that with help of remaining bugs, he could communicate with the new buncheon and gaining his knowledge whenever he wanted without dispelling it. Amazing. Now I should master this new one until I make 10 or more with no problem. Thank you Naruto-kun. Hash 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 hash. Naruto was having fun. The only remaining part of his trip was about going to different places and look for possibilities. He liked rice country but it was a small country. He was now in tea country. The country was big and was nice but the main problem was that it had big borders with fire country on north and it had long border in sea. That could be a security problem for a new country. His next place in the list was river country. But he was sure that he would not choose it simply because it had long borders not only with fire country but also with sand. Erosanin. I afraid that finding a proper place would be a hard job. The place should be far away from sand, fire, mist and cloud. And by looking at maps I can find no place like this. Well, there are several nice islands in the sea. Yeah, but they are small, and at best condition you can't make a big country in there. If I find a new and unoccupied one I would choose it. What about the snow? I don't know. Well, I think we can change plan and go to snow instead of river. Why not? At least we have alliance with them as fire shinobi. And why is that? I saw a report about Team 7 had a mission there to help the princess. Then she will be loyal to Konoha and won't let me use their land. We can't be sure until we see the conditions ourselves. Maybe. Naruto never was this much happy. He had best time in his life. Never before he was on a ship. Erosanin. How long will it take to be there in snow? It will be about 2 weeks. Wow. I like this. I like ocean and it makes me relax. I think I have good time for training, said Naruto happily. Well, there are 2 types of trainings I want you to start. First of all, we need to find your affinity. What is affinity? You see, most of the jutsus has one of 5 chakra types: fire, wind, lightning, earth, and water. Any ninja with hard training can do each type but some of them are easier for them. Any ninja has one or more affinity for these elements. The jutsus that has same element with person's affinity can be mastered faster and easier and they will become shinobi's true power. Now there is a circle that you must keep in mind. Let's say that I use a fire jutsu and you use a water. What will happen? My jutsu will beat yours. Exactly. Now you must know the circle because when you face an opponent that uses elemental jutsu, you need to find a strategy to win and using opposite element as one of them. Now, the circle is like this. Fire will beat wind. Wind will beat lightning. Lightning will beat earth. Earth will beat water and at last, water will beat fire. Okay, enough theory. Use this paper to find your affinity. Put some chakra in it and it will show us your affinity. Naruto got the paper and pushed some chakra to it. The paper split in 2 with one part soaking wet and the next part convert to ashes. Amazing. What's the meaning of this Erosanin? Seems that you have 3 elements. The most powerful one is wind, followed with water and earth that are equal in power. Hey, Foxy. Tell the pervert that you have fire too. Erosanin, Kyuchin says that I have fire too. But paper didn't show it. Say him that you have me inside of you and using my chakra you can use most powerful fire jutsus. Ask for another paper and then push my chakra to it. Erosanin, do you have any more of the paper? Yeah. Naruto taking a new paper. Pushed Kyuubi's chakra to it and paper got such a powerful fire that forced him to let go of paper. Oh my god. How did you make it? It's the most powerful fire affinity I had seen. It was Kyukin's chakra affinity. That explains the power. She says that I can learn the most powerful fire jutsus with no problem. Correct. Okay now. I think we must start with water. You have ocean around you and you can use it. The first lesson for all affinity trainings are same. You need to meditate and feel the element around you. For now, concentrate to find water element around you in the ocean. For making your job easy, you can take a bowl and put your hand in water without connecting it to the bowl. And push and pull chakra to and from water and see if you can identify any difference from normal chakra. When you feel the difference, you are ready for next step. And by that Naruto started the job knowing that if he wanted to master all 4 elements he needed much time and he didn't had that much. Hash 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 hash. Sasuke was running as fast as she could. Was running in the river and entering the village after midnight, hoping that no one see the entrance. After 1 hour, Sasuke entered Hokage's office, finding her asleep on her desk with a bottle of sake in her hand. Shaking her, Tsunade opened her eyes and watching Sasuke blinked several times until she understood that it was not a dream. How did you enter without no one telling me, brat? And what do you want? Said Tsunade with some alert in her voice. After all, she couldn't trust a traitor completely. Come down, Hokage-sama. I came back and I didn't betrayed Konoha. I just leaved to get trained by someone and came back. Well, for your knowledge, that person dead right when I left, so there is no reason to worry. And what made you come back? Well, I have a medical problem. Can you help me and fix it? You seems completely healthy to me. It's a henge, Hokage-sama. And with that, Sasuke dropped the henge, showing Tsunade her huge tits, and when she spoke the voice changed too. You see, I can't live like this, can I? What happened to you? Well, you seem to be a complete woman now, not complete woman. The thing is, I'm still male in genital organs. Oh, that makes things funny. You can have girls and have children, but that girl will feel some degree of homosexuality. Hee hee. It's not funny, Tsunade-sama. Come down, kid. Now tell me what happened, you see. And Sasuke told Hokage all the things about the secret scroll. Do you have the scroll with you? Hi. And gave the scroll to Tsunade. Now, I'll see what I can do. Don't keep you hopes high, but I need to investigate more. And if what you told about the jutsu, it's something very amazing on medical aspects. On medical aspects, yeah. But on personal aspects, not for me. You had done it to yourself, kid. What can I do? For now, use the henge. I'll inform Anbu that for some secret you have it and they should not dispel it. What about council and my betrayal thing? As much as I know, they will be more than happy to have you in the village. Hash 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 hash. Sakura was feeling good. Why? She didn't know. Such a nice morning, and why I feel like this. I should be angry for working under Ino for the remaining of the day. But I can't be angry. Why? Why? She was walking to hospital and was shocked to see Hokage at work early in the morning. Normally she would be asleep until 9 on mornings. Shisho. Oh hi Sakura, tell Ino that I have a very important job with her. You can tell me the job, Shisho. I'm your apprentice too. No Sakura. This is very important matter and you are not as talented as she is. Just call her to my office and got to your routine job in hospital. Now Sakura was angry. She could not find how Ino passed her. She had the best chakra control at academy time and she was training as hell to make better progress, but no matter how hard she tried, Ino was ahead of her more than 1 step each time. Hi Shisho, said Sakura with clenched teeth. Hash 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 hash. Ino was concerned. Why would the bitch want to see her early in morning? It should be very important thing. Knocking on the door, she entered the office. Tsunade-sama, you wanted to see me? Oh, good morning, Ino. Take a look at this scroll. Someone found it at Orochimaru's base. Ino looked at the scroll. She could understand some hand sign sequences but some parts didn't make sense. It looks like it will invert some things on organic parts but I can't understand well. Seems that Orochimaru used this jutsu to change his gender each time he used a host with opposite gender. This means that the jutsu can convert male to female and vice versa. Wow! Can I ask who found it? It's S-ranked secret. So you should not tell anyone else. Hi Hokage-sama. The person who brought back the scroll is Sasuke. Unfortunately the fool tried it before knowing what is it about. And because of course seal he converted partly to woman. He has appearance like girls. His voice is girlish even he has breast same size as me. But his genital organs are still male. Now Ino could not control herself anymore and was rolling on the floor laughing like hell. She couldn't imagine the Teme with the picture Tsunade was drawing in front of her eyes. After some minutes Ino came down. And now was thinking about the problems in hand. First of all, did he came back? Yeah. He came back last night. And where is he now? In his family compound hiding. From Konoha people. Serves the traitor. But, do you think you can fix him? I'm not sure Ino. The jutsu is so complex. That snake bastard was genius and working on complex jutsus need precaution. If you make one wrong move you can kill the target. What about the surgery? You can remove breast mass with it. Yeah, but it won't change the voice and appearance. We can use surgery for the voice too. But I don't know about appearance too. At least I'm glad that he can have child. We can't lose Sharingan easily, glad for you. Now if you have nothing to do with me, I have some jobs to do. No. Just take the scroll and copy the content with complete explanation about its usage and effects in the hidden one. Hi Hokage-sama. Hash 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 Sakura could not control herself. What was this important job that Ino could participate in and she could not? She should find her and ask before dying from anger. For her fortune Ino walked to the same hospital section to visit some patients. Oh Ino, I was looking for you. What's it Sakura? Be fast. I have several jobs and can't stay for your foolish questions. Well, you can at least tell me what was the job Hokage asked you for. I can help you if you want. Hee I thought that you are smarter than this forehead girl. If Hokage want you to know, then why did she ask for me? No, if you don't have any other foolish question go on and control patients in this section. I need a complete report at the end of the shift. Oh, and why do you think you can order me Ino pig? Seems that you forgot Hokage's orders about our ranks in hospital. You stupid banshee forehead girl is working under me even if you don't like it. No move you fat ugly ass or I would report your lack of responsibility to Hokage-sama. Now. And by that Ino left the banshee fuming around the hospital kicking and punching things on her way. Take it forehead girl. Hee hee. It'll be fun when she finds about Sasuke's return and try to find him. Actually why not? Oh Naruto, I wish you were here and see my prankster. 1 week passed fast. Naruto was trying hard to control the wind element. The water was easy concept but wind was another thing. He thought that he had enough new training so he sat down and thought about his water jutsus. Baku Suishuha, bursting water collision waves, was a very powerful one but he didn't master it yet so he needed to be around the water source big enough. Daibakufu, grand waterfall, was powerful and was good when he was outnumbered. It would separate his enemies giving him time for needed strategies. Daibakuryu, great exploding current, could be used to even kill the enemy but like the first jutsu it needed a deep water and needed his enemy to be on water surface and Gashokuzame, 5 sharks eating, could be used just after this jutsu. The only two he liked the most was Suigaden, Water Fang Projectile, and Suijinheki, Water Encampment Wall. Now the nice thing with the last one was that it didn't need any water source nearby. He could use water particles in the air in his lungs and it was a good offensive and defensive in the same time. How is everything Naruto? Not bad Erosanin. I mastered some water jutsus and now working on futon. By the way, when we'll be in the snow? 1 or 2 days. Now I want to teach you a jutsu. It's not elemental but it's very efficient if you know when and where to use. It called Hari Jizu. The only thing you need is to put chakra into your hair. It'll become as hard as iron and with some training you can change the shape to something that can harm. Wow. Now start your training again. Hash 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 hash. After 3 days they were in snow. Now Naruto was not sure if he wanted to come back here again. There was a simple reason. It was cold. It was a cold hell. But after a day of travel they came with a view none of them believed possible. A spring reached town in the middle of snows. Wow. I heard about this spring place. It's made by generators and their heat melts snow and makes the place ready to have springtime. But was thinking what would happen if for some reason the generators stop working. All the place would be the same. Full of snow and cold. Yeah. Now what should we do in this country? I'm not sure. Maybe a visit of the princess and speak and see what will come next. And by that they went to the place they learned that the princess lives. Entering the house, guards were happy to see the two-leaf shinobi entering the house. Wow, it's just 2 days that we asked for shinobi and you are here. Man, you are so fast. 2 days? Yeah, now Princess Koyuki is waiting for you. And by that they lead our 2 shinobi to the room. Hash 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 hash. Koyuki was afraid. It was not long time ago that she came back and with help of Leaf Ninja developed the country to a better place. Now what? Why the hell those civilians tried to attack her when she was out in the town? Jiraiya was drooling. In front of him was a very pretty girl with such nice eyes that could hypnotize him. Oh my god, I didn't know that you can come here so fast. Well, I'm Koyuki, the princess of this town. I asked Lady Tsunade for help. What can we do for you? By the way, you don't need to know our names. Oh, I thought that it was a tradition that shinobi would introduce themselves. Not all the times. It depends on ranks. Oh well. I can deal with no names as long as you can help me. How much did you know about me and this village's history? I know enough, answered the white-haired shinobi. Okay, now as you know it's not long time from my coming back to village and activating the generators. People appreciated me so much first. But last week, when I was walking in the town, instead of normal happy people encountering me, civilians attacked me and called me bitch, terrorist, and some more things that made no sense. I don't know what could be the reason. I want you to investigate and find the reason. And if you found anyone behind it, eliminate him or her or arrest him or her. Hi. With that said, both separated from the princess, leaving the house and looking for a hotel. Gaki, we need to make it fast. It'll be just few days before Konoha's shinobi enter the village. I know, Ero-sanin. Normally gathering information won't take so long. Just let me handle this, and please you keep an eye on the princess for any attempt on her life. No problem, Gaki. When they were in the hotel's room, Naruto made about 20 cage bunchins and made a chakra control between himself and all of them. Then he transformed all of them to normal civilians and ordered them to go out and gather information. After an hour he gathered all he needed. Ero-sanin, we have big problems. What is that, Gaki? First of all, there is someone within the house that made people believe that the princess would abuse them after making them use to Spring Village simply by forcing them to pay more than they do as tax. Second, the same person have some people that go around the village and takes heavy taxes from the civilians in the name of princess. Now the big problem is that this guy arranged some attached to princess at midnight tonight to kill or force the princess out of the village. Did you found the name? Hi. We need to speak with princess in private. Well, I know a silence jutsu. Can you teach me? It's simple and very powerful. You should learn it by minutes. And by that Jiraiya showed Naruto needed hand signs for the jutsu. And Naruto made a perfect one in his first attempt. Wondering why they didn't teach this to us in the academy. Because silence barriers are Anbu material. No genin needs to know such a thing. Sounds like the Hokage needs a way to control genins and she couldn't do it if they know the barrier. Exactly. Now, time to see the princess. Hash 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 hash. Koyuki was surprised to see the shinobi after some hours in her house again. Hello. Do you need something? Well, we have something to tell you. But first tell everyone, and I mean everyone, out of the room. Koyuki ordered them to leave. There was a man that was hesitant to leave, but he had no way after seeing the princess gazing at him with anger. After everyone left, Naruto made the silence barrier and started the speech. Princess, there is a man within this house that makes people believe some problematic things about you. And he told her everything he found. Now Koyuki was afraid, not just for her life, but the problem was that she trusted a wrong person. Who is this guy? A man in the name of Sandayo. Nani? Come down, princess, said Jiraiya. But why? Why would he want to kill me? He was the one that forced me to come back. Where is he, princess? Jiraiya asked again. You saw the man that was hesitant to go out? Well, he is Sandayo. I see, was the only thing Naruto said before suddenly opening the door, and with that Sandayo rushed to the room with losing his balance. Oh, hello, Sandayo-san. You couldn't hear things, I supposed. Well, you don't need to hear them because you know most of them. Actually, you are the director of this new film you are making in this town. Now what should we do with you? You little brat. And with that the man tried to attack Naruto. Jiraiya just stood there looking at Naruto's face, having a devilish smile. Hari Jizu, was only thing the blind boy said, and there was a yelling of pain when Sandayo pulled his hand back that had several thin holes in them. Without any more words there came a Rasengan with full force at man's chest, killing him from heart attack immediately. Now that the traitor is eliminated, I think we need to think about a way to save you. Continued Naruto as nothing happened. What do you mean? I should have no more problem. I don't think, princess. Actually, my student is speaking about a serious problem. This man made people believe that you took heavy taxes from them, and no matter what happened now, people are angry of you and nothing would stop them. You're right, Oro-sensei. Actually, we have two ways, princess. 1. Stand here and fight with your civilian, killing those who are persistent. 2. Running away from the snow and never coming back here. I don't want innocent people die. I didn't like snow very much and still don't like it. I'm not fan of snow. I can leave if you can help me. That will be easy, said Jiraiya, smirking to the blonde boy and making hand signs and summoning a toad. Hash 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 hash. Anko was not happy. Actually, she needed to find a person to torture. The bitch asked her to come to this cold country with Asuma and his new genin team to protect a princess, and now what did they have? Nothing. The princess was gone and no one saw her departure from the village. The only thing she had was a little information about two shinobi from the leaf entering the village. At first she thought that it was her Foxy and the pervert. But after hearing the looking explanation for those two, she couldn't be sure anymore. But one thing was for sure. One of them was Jiraiya. But who was the other young man with same height as Jiraiya, long blonde hair and deep blue eyes with no pupils? Well, there was one thing for sure. This guy had some dojutsu and Naruto never had one. What happened to you, Naruto? Where are you if you are not with the pervert? And who the hell is this new guy? Is he a new friend Naruto found for himself? Now what should I tell the bitch when we return? Should I tell Asuma about Jiraiya being here? I'm sure he will report the bitch about him, and then he and my Foxy would be in problem no matter if he was here or not. The bitch is looking for something to punish my Foxy. Hey, my Foxy? What am I saying? What is happening to me? But before she could continue her thoughts, Asuma was near her. Hey Anko, did you found anything? Nothing at all, Asuma-san. Nothing at all. 2 months passed without anything that could catch Naruto's eyes. The only thing was intensive training for mastering Futen and Doten jutsus. After so much training, he was master at all 3 elements, and learning Kaiten jutsus was faster and easier because of Kyuubi's knowledge on them. Now he was back at his first interest. He had Kusunagi from his encounter with the snake bastard, but he hadn't trained for using it. He was thinking for finding a proper Kenjutsu master to teach him. He knew that Hayate was sword master, but he was far away from him. Maybe I should ask Erosanin to see if he knows any good teacher. Hey Erosanin, what is it Gaki? Do you know any Kenjutsu master? Why? You have interest in swords? Hee, I didn't see you having a sword. Oh, I have one. And I bet you'll surprised to see it. You have the bet. Let's see. How about you teach me some great thing? Hee, you got it. Here you are. And with that, Naruto gave Jiraiya a storage scroll. Jiraiya, opening it, put some chakra at the seal and Kusunagi popped out, making Jiraiya's jaw touch the floor. K. That's it. It's Kusunagi. Hee, I don't know what makes this sword amazing, but if the bastard used it, then it must be so cool. You don't know about its power? Nop, oh Kami. Then why did you pick it? Kyuchin told me to pick it. You should thank her properly, Gaki. You hear that? Properly. Now let me think for a proper way to thank me. Oh, how about a nice mating session in your brain, Foxy? Stop it. We'll speak later. Why? You can speak with me and continue speaking with the pervert. You have extra brain process. Yeah, well, you see, this sword can take the owner's chakra and make venom from it. Venom? Exactly. As you know, Orochimaru had snake contract, and I don't know how, but he had some chakra type like snakes. So this sword, using his chakra, made some venoms that even Tsunade couldn't heal. Wow. This means that you can put your chakra to the sword, and it will convert it to something deadly. What happens if I use your chakra? Something that even gods can't live after stabbing by it. Oh. Any problem, Gaki? No, nothing. Just a little conversation with Kyuubi. Now, back to our deal. Hey, what about my deal? Nothing, perverted. I'm not ready for sex yet. Old enough to kill. Old enough for everything, Foxy. Not sex yet. You are no fun. Erosanin, will you teach me something great now? Yes and no. What does this mean? There is something I want you to learn and try mastering, but I won't be the teacher. With that said, Jiraiya summoned an old toad. Naruto, this is the clan head for toads. He will teach you about sage arts. Hello, Naruto. It's a long time I'm waiting for this training to begin. Hello. Well, as much as I want to learn this, but we need to wait. For now, I'm looking for a proper place to start my village in it. Which places did you visit until now? Snow, lightning, mist, and some little more places. But none of them will be good for me. I understand. Well, you know that your mother was from Whirlpool country? Yeah. Did you know the place for it? No, I don't, and I asked Erosanin, but he didn't know either. Ah ha 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 ha, you call him like your father did. I like you, boy. Well, the Whirlpool was in Demon Land. I'm sure that pervert here knows the place. Hey, will you both stop calling me like this? Hell no, answered both Naruto and Old Toad. Whatever. Yes, I know Demon Land. It's far south and far away from Suna or Konoha or any other elemental country. Yeah, there is no shinobi village after your mother's clan destroyed by Uchiha Madara's attack. But still there are so many shinobi there looking forward to find a good leader, and I'm sure you can be their leader, but you need to find someone who is priestess because they believe that these people will find their leader. Finding a priestess in Demon Land is not an easy job. They are something like underground organizations know after Madara. Why? Simply, they are afraid for their life. I see. So our next destination will be Demon Land. How should we go there? It's farthest south. On patch of a big land that it a big island, but it's big enough that it has 2 different countries in it now. one being the demon land and the second being marsh. The two countries has some unoccupied lands between them, and the reason is that those parts are not suitable for life because of high mountains there. But both marsh and demon countries can be reached by sea. I see. So the only way to demon will be sea? Exactly. Okay, so we'll go there and let's see that if I can find this priestess there. And when we'll start our training. How long will it take? I don't know. It depends on your capability. For Jiraiya it took 6 months. I'm not sure about you. So it'll take less than 2 weeks for me. And how is that possible? Kage Bunshin, I see. Well, for some parts you can use them, but for some parts you need to do it yourself. So saying about a month will be enough? Nope. In the best case it will be 3 months. Are you sure about that? Hi. So we'll start it when I finish my jobs in Demon Land and was going back to my hidden post for finishing my trip. I'm looking forward for that time, boy. For now, bye. Now Erosan, and when will we start our trip? This afternoon. I'll go to find a ship. Hash 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 hash. Kin was happy. She was training under a cage and learned lots of jutsus. She was training hard. I'll be powerful when Master comes back. I'll be here waiting for him and I'll show him that I didn't waste my time. Looking around she found Okyu watching Yugito and Koyuki with dreamy eyes. Wow, is she lesbian? Is she dreaming for the cat woman? Oh, funny things will happen. Hee hee, she well remembered the time when Koyuki came to the cave. Hash 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 flashback no jutsu hash 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 hash. Suddenly there was a new earth shake and there stood a toad with a girl on top of it. The girl had black hair and eyes. She was sad and depressed but frightened as hell. It seems that Blondie didn't tell you about the travel speed. Oh hello, I'm Koyuki, hi. I'm Okyu and this is Kin. The other beauty rose here as Yugito. Nice to meet you all. So you are Naruto's new Kunoichi? Naruto's new Kunoichi? What do you mean by that? Oh I see. So you don't know about us. Well, we decided that when Blondie came back from his trip we'll convince him to marry all of us. So I think when he sent you back here he thinks you like us. Meaning that he found something interesting in you and he wants you around himself. Oh, it's not like that. First of all, I'm not ninja. I was the Princess of Snow, but my civilians tried to attack and kill me. I hired 2-leaf shinobi and they helped me run away, but they were in a hurry so they used this toad to help me go away from the snow. And why did you take her here? No offense. Boss didn't tell me where to go and I thought that he wants her be safe and here is the only safe place I know. Well, good reasoning. You can go back. She will be safe here. The toad just nodded and left the place with a poof. Hash 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 kai hash 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 hash. Where are you, Kin-chan? Daydreaming? Go back to training, we don't have much time, and you little princess come here and help me getting ready for dinner. And Yugito, how is the fish hunting? Yelled Okyu. Good enough. Soon we can make dinner. Kitty, I want you to lay all of these beauties. No pervert things, catty. I want my first one be Narukin. No one will be before him, okay? Okay honey, but promise me to show these girls that what a catwoman can do in bed. After that, we will show them, honey. Hash 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 hash. A week later Ino was in her room in house reading a medical scroll. After finishing it she put it away and was thinking about her prankster. I don't know how Naruto was able to do all those pranks. I tried every way but to no evil. That Time keeps running away every time. Oh, it was fun looking at Sakura's face when I told her that Sasuke is back. Poor forehead. She was near heart attack when she saw Tami's back, and I can't forget when she called Tami's name and saw the raven running away. Hee hee, she was shocked. I bet she tried to find her all the day and the next day. And that was the reason for Sakura's absence at hospital and the bitch's angry fuming in hospital. Her thoughts was interrupted with a knock on the window. Ino opened the window and was shocked to see a little orange toad jumping in. Hi, you must be Ino-chan, I think. Yeah, and who are you? Gamakichi, boss, told me to find you and give this letter to you and wait for the answer. For Kami, he forgot to tell me about your place or your look. I was searching for you for a week now. I see. Thanks Gamakichi. But who is your boss? Naruto. Oh, I see. And where is this letter? Here. Ino took the scroll from the toad and opened it. Dear Ino-chan, I have several jobs for you. First of all, find Anko-chan and Tenshi-chan, Kurenai-chan, and inform them that I have a hideout somewhere near the borders of Lightning Country. Gamakichi can show them the place. Tell them if they want they can leave the village and hide there if they needed to. The next job concerns our talk about medic scrolls. If you have a complete copy by now, give it to Gamakichi. And my last job is to go to Hyuga compound and find Hiyashi-sama and tell him that I'll be back soon, so he must start his part for leaving the village in less than 6 months. And if you have any useful information, just write them in a new scroll and give it to Gamakichi too. Keep in mind to burn this letter when you were finished reading. Okay. Wait here. I'll write a letter back to him and I'll give you the scroll he asked for. And he told me that you know his hideout. Well, you need to hide near my room until I find Kurenai and Anko-sensei and bring them by me. Then you should tell them about the place, and after that you'll be free to go to Naruto-kun. Hi, by the way. How is Naruto doing? Oh, he is good. I bet you won't know him when he comes back to village. I bet no one would know him. So he changed a lot, physically and mentally, but in better way. If you want to be in his harem you should fight with an army of fangirls now, wow. Okay, let's finish the letter. Ino, after finishing her report for Naruto, went out to find two Kunoichi. Knowing about her ex-sensei, she went to Dango shop, and entering the shop she was glad to find both shinobi with each other. Anko-sensei. Kurenai-sensei, how are you? Oh Ino. Everything is as normal. How is your training with Hokage? Asked Kurenai. Good but hard. I'm responsible for new doctors in training in hospital. Wow. So both of you blondes has to work hard. By the way, do you have any news from Gaki? Asked Anko. Ino was going to tell them about his letter bus was interrupted by a man's voice speaking behind her. Oh, is our assassin professional Kunoichi interested in a guy? I wonder who is the poor guy. Ino, turning around, saw the one-eye shinobi known as Cyclops between her ex-sensei and her friend. Oh, if it is not Kakashi, the only stupid shinobi that tells foolish things like this. How about I cut something you have so much problem with? Now Kakashi was sweat-dropping thinking about possible things that Anko was speaking about. Hey Ino, any progress for my student? Asked Kakashi. You mean Sasugi-chan? Sasugi? Who is she? I'm speaking about Sasuke. There is no Sasuke anymore. It's Sasugi, said Ino, giggling like mad. Yamanaka Ino. You should not call last Uchiha like that, yelled Kakashi, surprising everyone. Excuse me Hataki-san, but you have no right to yell at me. And to remind you, your traitor student had done it to herself willingly. And to respond you, the jutsu is not reversible and she must get used to her new appearance, and I'm sure some others will call her like I did. Now if you have no other thing to say, get lost, because I have matters to discuss with Anko and Kurenai-sensei and I don't want you around. Ino, you can't order me. You are lower rank and you can't order me if you ever need to be reminded. Oh, and why don't you go for your books before I burn them? asked Anko, smiling sadistically, but that smile was not the only treat the Cyclops got, because there was some snakes around his feet waiting for permission from their mistress to bit him. Ino waited until the disturbing guy left the shop. Why in hurry? Asked Kurenai, leaving the shop with others. You'll see when we are in my room. Later on, both Kunoichi was looking to the little orange toad sitting on Ino's desk. Hi. Wow. You are a summon. I didn't know that you can summon Ino, said Kurenai. She didn't summon me. Oh, I see. I know only one pervert and a blonde gaki that can summon toads. Now which one summoned you? Not the pervert. How is Gaki? Where is he? When will he come back? When can I see my damn foxy blonde again? You're foxy. Who told you that you can own boss? Never mind. Answer other questions. Well, the only thing I know is that I should inform you about a hideout that boss found, and he told me that you should know the place because this will be the meeting point for future. And Dad told me that there are some other Kunoichi there waiting for him now. So if you let me, I'll show the place on map and will address it so you can find it easily. And by that, Gamakichi started telling and addressing the cave to all of them in room. Anko-sensei. Naruto asked me to speak with Hiyashi-sama, but I don't know how should I approach him. I don't want the bitch to know about me speaking with him. I'll inform him that you want to speak with him, answered Kurenai. Oh, thanks Kurenai-chan. Just tell him that I have something that he should know and it can't wait too much. Don't worry, Ino. I'll make sure that you can see him securely. Hash 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 hash. Naruto was in deep meditating state when a popping noise was heard. Hey boss, mission accomplished. Oh, hello Gamakichi. Thanks. Did Ino gave you scrolls? Yeah, 2 of them. And by that the toad gave 2 scrolls to Naruto. He looked at them and easily found that one was medical library they planned and the other was a letter. Opening the letter, he started to read. Dear Naruto, I'm dying to see you again. I can't wait longer to leave that bitch. The medical scroll I sent is completed and there is no more jutsu to put in. You asked for news. Well, I have an interesting one. Uchiha Sasuke came back to village, but guess what? I should call the bastard she, has a very complex medical situation. I sealed a picture in the bottom so you can see by yourself. If you wonder what happened, let's say that he used the snake's secret jutsu but the course mark backfired and this is the result. Have fun. I'm planning to show her to Sakura and have a little fun with those 2 bitches, but no progress until now. Well, that is all. I'll see you, honey. Peas. I informed Anko and Kurenai-chan about your place and waiting for Kurenai to inform Hiyashi that I want to see him. Be sure that I'll finish what you asked for. P.S. Dad informed me that there was a council meeting and they agreed to give you your heritage. I'm not sure if you want it anymore or not, but at least you'll be called Namikaze when mentioned in bitch's office. Take care and come back fast. Naruto was surprised to see that the bastard Teme was back at village and didn't punished. Well, can't expect other way from those bastard council members. I wonder why they agreed with me having my heritage. I'm sure as hell that Nara-san and Hiyashi-san are behind this. Foxy, you need to concentrate. You didn't mastered your dojutsu at all. If you want to use it at full power, you need to concentrate and try to cast genjutsu on pervert with eye contact less than a second. Hi. And with that he went back to training, putting Ino's letter in pocket for later fun. Hash 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 hash. Jiraiya was surprised. 1 second he was writing on his notepad. He looked to see what Naruto was doing, but suddenly he found himself in the middle on a desert. How was it possible? They were on a ship in the middle of ocean. It looks like Gaki made progress on genjutsu. Now, it'll be fun showing him that who has Sanin here. With that he tried to dispel genjutsu. Now he was shocked as hell. He tried more and more, but to no evil. The genjutsu was there. Damn fucking gaki. What is this genjutsu? Why I can't dispel it? The only one that I couldn't dispel was Tsukiyomi from Uchiha. Come down, man. Think about it. He is an student and you thought him about genjutsu just an hour before. Now you can't dispel it. Let's see. Pain. Yeah. That should do the job. Now he was Sanin and was professional. So he moved his hand to the place that he had kunai and grabbed it. In his visual field he was grabbing the air, but he was sure that in reality he had a kunai in hand. Naruto was amazed to see his sensei taking a kunai in hand. The genjutsu will block his touching feelings and he would not see the kunai, so there is one possible way. He knew exactly where the kunai is. Now, is he trying to dispel it by pain? Interesting. Things are starting to be fun. With that he got a camera and waited for the proper second. Jiraiya moved his empty hand and stabbed it to his foot. The pain rushing in his leg told that he was lucky. He shot his eyes from pain and opened them knowing that the genjutsu was dispelled. Naruto knew that it would come every second. Jiraiya opened his eyes looking around in frustration. What the hell? You damn gaki. Why can't I dispel this genjutsu? But in Naruto's view Jiraiya was opening and closing his mouth without any voice coming out. He got many pictures and was laughing madly to the pervert's reactions. After several minutes Jiraiya gave up. There was no way to dispel the genjutsu. So he sat down and closed his eyes waiting for the blonde to dispel it. You can open your eyes, Erosanin. It's dispelled. Now, did you like it? Why couldn't I dispel it? It was not a normal genjutsu, sensei. You know that there is no way to dispel Tsukiyomi. Well, mine is same type but there is no limitation in time. I heard that Itachi had limited time manipulation for 72 hours and it made him exhausted. Mine will not have these limitation and it needs low chakra to control. So basically it's a dojutsu cast genjutsu and you can't dispel it. Well, that was a surprise. I hope you could do it with a blink of eye because if people know that you have genjutsu they won't look in your eyes until they'll be sure that you can't harm them by looking in their eyes. Don't worry. When I master it, they'll be in trouble by just swinging their eyes on mine. Now, when will we arrive to Demon Land? In a week. What will you do when we arrive? I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Enko was speeding up. She had to find the place. Due to Gamakichi, the place was near a waterfall and a lake under it. She was following the river so the place would soon be in sight. I wonder what was the meaning of the orange ball telling us that there are some women there waiting for him. Well, I'll find soon. The gaki is active these days and I think he is progressing faster than he should in relationship with women. What is this funny feeling I have? Why I'm angry of him having girls? And why I'm thinking so much about Foxy? After all he is only my student. Oh well, never mind. Soon she found the place and was thinking about how should she approach other kunoichi there. Hash 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 hash. Naruto was meditating. He was near mastering of his genjutsu ability of dojutsu. It was a week and they were near Demon Land. Hey Foxy, what is it Kyuchin? I can't take it anymore. Did you watch yourself in mirror? Yeah. And what is the problem? Oh come on. You look terrible. And why is that? Seriously, you look like a second pervert. Oh, you are speaking about the cloths? Well, those belong to Erosanin and I don't have any of my own that fit now. Thanks to you and your boost. You have other cloths Foxy, why didn't you try them? Kyuchin, are you losing your mind? Why? I don't remember any other cloths. Did you forgot that you have your father's belongings in a storage scroll? I remember that you packed his wardrobe. Oh fuck. Why didn't I think about it myself? Well, let's just say that you were under pressure. Training hard and thinking fast with meeting some hot girls won't be easier. Thanks Kyuchin. With that Naruto stood up and went to his room. Bringing the storage scroll he pushed some chakra to it and another scroll appeared with the name of father on it. Naruto opened it and pushed some chakra on one of the seals and there popped the Yondaime's cloths. A Junin West, and another cloth, white with yellow flames on bottom with a kanji for yellow flash on the back. Officially I'm not Junin so I can't use the West but I can use that white one. Now I need to find more cloths. With some more seals unleashed he found a nice cloth. It was black with yellow and red straps on sleeves and on pants making it look like the cloth was on fire. Wow, now let's see if they fit. Hash 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 hash. Jiraiya was working on his new book. He saw the Gaki going to his room and thought that he went for a personal need of nature. Suddenly a voice called him. Erosanin, what you think? He looked up and was shocked. Minato? Long time no see sensei. The man in front of him was Minato. Blonde hair, blue eyes, with his famous cloths. But how? Oh come on sensei. You think I was stupid enough to do things that I can't handle? Now tell me where is my son and how is he doing? Oh, you'll be proud of him. He is developed exactly like you. Actually he is looking like you. Same hair, same eyes. Wait. Minato, why your eyes has no pupil? Easy reason sensei, I'm not Minato. I'm Naruto. With that been said Naruto was laughing his ass, rolling on floor. I'll kill you Gaki, but seriously where did you got those cloths? Better than yours, aren't they? Nani? For Kami. I'm the Almaighty Toad Sanin and my cloths are most fasionable ones in all elemental nations. Oh, never mind. I need to go back on my meditation. Inform me when we arrived. Hash 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 hash. Okyu was drooling about Koyuki. Actually named girl was taking shower under the waterfall, and for Kami she was totally nude. Oh dear god of nudity, you gave her all the beauty possible for a girl. I should find a way to get her in bed. Suddenly her shinobi senses alarmed. She got a kunai in hand and jumped out of the cave to find another leaf Kunoichi looking to Koyuki. And was she drooling? Who are you and what do you want? Asked Okyu hoping that it wasn't like she thought. After all, the last thing they wanted was for the place to be found by Leaf. And who are you? Do you want to play with that kunai? Be careful you may cut your hand cutie, answered the girl with purplish hair and eye color. Koyuki was shocked. One moment there was no one around and next there were Okyu and this new girl facing each other with kunais in hand. Can you introduce yourself please? Asked the princes trying to negotiate with this newcomer. Midarashi Enko, Leaf Kunoichi and Junin by the way, if you know what's the meaning of Junin cutie. Oh, can someone please help me? I'm afraid. Well, I'll kill you. Suddenly Enko froze from the killing intent. The level was at least cage level and she was double thinking about messing with this girl. Now, that killing intent is amazing but nothing more than that. Now if you like I can give you a snake. It'll help you masturbate. Okyu was fuming. Without any more words she jumped to kill the newcomer. Suddenly a girl called her to stop. What is it kin? Better to have a good reason for stopping me. I am kind of busy if you can see. But soon we'll be near you if you want playing in bed honey, not that kind of thing pervert. I know her. Well, how are you Enko sensei? Long time no see. Oh, hi Kin-chan. Now I knew that you were with Foxy. Is he around? No. We separated. He gave me a mission to stay here and look for his new friends coming to hide here until the time comes. And the Kunoichi you are playing with is one of them and by the way she was caged before escaping some people in her village trying to kill her with the help of Naruto. And if you want to know she decided to marry him when he is back. Now Enko could not control herself laughing madly. And why are you laughing Missy? You want to marry Naruto? For Kami he is only 12 and he is not grown up in manhood to be used now. You are messing with my fiancé. He is a complete grown-up. Even he is taller than me and he is well developed in manhood. I just think that you are jealous. Jealous? Of what? Having little Naruto in bed? Wait, you told that he is longer than you? Yeah, any problem with that? Come on. He is even under average in the leaf. He is even shorter than Hinata. Are you kidding? Are we speaking about same boy? Man, whatever. Can you both listen to me? Well, I know what is the problem here, Anko-sensei. You saw my master before his departure from village and you are right about his height. He was under average. But trust me, if you see him again you won't know that he is Naruto. He is even higher than Okyu-chan now. But how? I don't know the detail. But he is a new guy for you. Now can you explain why are you here, Missy? Well, he sent a toad to Ino and that toad informed me and Kurenai-chan about this place. I came here to say that you must be prepared because sooner or later there will be more shinobi from Leaf coming here waiting for him. You should know about them, kin, because you remember Hinata and Hanabi. Well, I think the process of their clan's departure from Leaf will be soon. So who is here beside you and these two hot chicks? Naruto was amazed. It was about some hours after they landed and he loved the place. The ground was covered with grass and he could see some forest on the horizon. Anyo, Erosanin, does this country look like this everywhere? Yeah. Most of the ground is covered by grass. There is no snow in this country and no hot season. Most of the time sky is clear with little clouds in it and you can see the sea from almost every height in the country. Wow, if you finish your drooling Foxy, we need to think of a nice plan to find the priestess. You are right, Kyuchin. Erosanin, how should we find the priestess? I'm not sure. I remember your mother talking about them and remember that she told they hide from population. And why is that? Same reason as shinobi, in this situation we'll have problem finding them. Well, I remember that there is a reason that they are living in this country. Do you know that they sealed a dark demon in history? Not a biju but a dark demon. They sealed his spirit and destroyed his body, putting it in a grave, and they are guarding the grave about 100 years now. I think if we find the place of grave we can find the priestess easily. But finding the grave must not be easy job. Yeah. There was some reference for it in Hokage's personal library. Oh, then we have no problem. But it was gone, Gaki. You must know that Sandaime burnt everything before his death. Yeah, but I read most of the scrolls there and I have a photographic memory. Answered Naruto, keeping the secret that he has a copy of the library. I see. Then you must start searching your memory for a scroll that has a map of Demon Land. I'll do it at night. For now we need to find a village. We need food and a place to sleep. Correct. She was dreaming again. She knew it was another dream, another important one. There was something disturbing in sky. Birds. Yeah, they were birds. But suddenly everything exploded. Fire. Everywhere. What was happening? One of the birds came down. It was aiming her. Something fired from the bird. She could not see clearly what was that. Her legs were in pain. Something exploded near her and the room was dark. The only sound that could be heard was a rapid panting of a person. Suddenly she yelled, "No!" Door snapped open. Shin-sama, are you okay? TH. That was a dream. A new prophecy? I don't know. Go to sleep please. I'll protect you. You can speak with elders tomorrow morning. Kurenai was pissed. Not only she had problems with laziness of Asuma. To make things worse, it seemed that he preferred his smoke and ignored her insults. Asuma, do you understand what's the meaning of lilting another cigarette? Yeah, it means that I want another smoke, damn you. What's the problem? I can't understand women at all. Didn't I told you that I hate smoke? Wasn't it just minutes before? So, it means I hate you smoking. And is it a reason that I should quit smoking? Exactly, and what if I want to continue? Asuma, never mind. It's too troublesome to speak about it. Kurenai couldn't take more. She got up and left the dango shop. On the way out she found Anko entering. Anko saw her friend's angry face and knew that she had problem with his fiancé. Another arguing with lazy bum? Oh Anko. Hello. Do you want to talk? Yeah. But not in this damn shop. What about walking? Nice. Sasuke was depressed. Not only she could not be cured, but when she went to secret section of compound, she could not find the scrolls and stone hidden there. Someone was here. Could it be Itachi? Yeah. The only one knew of this place was him. Come to think of it, he came here and stole the scrolls and the stone so that I can't use them. Yeah. He was afraid of me. He knew that I went to Orochimaru and he thought that when I return I would be powerful. He must thought that he could not defeat me if I learn how to develop my Sharingan. I'll show you. I'll revenge my clan. I'll develop my Sharingan no matter how. But how should I fix myself? I can't take it more. And god damn that Banshee. Why is she running after me? Sakura was standing in front of Hokage. She needed answers and she would have them no matter what. Shisho, can I ask you something? If it's about your position in hospital under Ino, you better not asking because I'm not in mood. It's not that Shisho, then what is that? It's about Sasuke-kun. I'm trying to speak with him but for some reason he is running from me. Every time I find him, when I call him he runs as fast as lightning. And after that I can't find him. I went to his clan compound to find him but he was not there. Why is he behaving like this? How should I know? Maybe he is ashamed of betraying us. Everyone makes mistakes in life sensei and Sasuke-kun is stronger than anyone I know to face his errors. Oh, is it so? Well, Sakura, there are things that you don't know about him and I don't want to tell you about them. If you like him and if you have an image of him in your mind, it would be better to forget him and you should know that the image you have in your mind is so much different from the Sasuke who returned back to Konoha. Why is that? Sigh. Well, I think there is no other way to tell you. Things that you'll hear are classified as S-rank understood. Hi, well, the thing is that Sasuke found a hidden scroll in Orochimaru's library and without knowing the possible results he tried it. The jutsu had some complex side effects and it made drastic changes on him. For making it brief, he is not male or female anymore. He is something between them. What do you mean, sensei? Well, he looks like girls, having boobs and smooth skin and even girlish voice. But his genital organs still are male ones. Me and Ino tried to find a way to reverse the changes to normal but there is no way. Sakura couldn't hold on anymore, so she started crying. After about half an hour she relaxed. Sensei, can you help me facing him? Are you sure you want to do this? Hi, Ino was sitting in Hokage's office. Minutes before she informed that there would be meeting between Forehead and the she-male bitch. She was thinking about funny things that would happen. She could imagine Forehead when she saw Sasugi. There was a door knock. Hokage-sama, it's Iruka. Enter. Ino was happy. She didn't see her sensei in a long time but there was something disturbing the Chunin. She could not put her finger on it but there was something for sure. He was not the happy smiling sensei she knew. Did you summon me? Yes, Iruka. Is it concerning Academy? Oh, is Naruto back? Will you allow him to continue as shinobi? Asked Iruka smiling suddenly. It's not about the demon brat and to answer your question. He would not be shinobi anymore if he come back to this village. He would be arrested and be under interrogation because he left the village. But Tsunade-sama, you allowed him to go with Jiraiya-sensei. Yeah, I allowed him to go but I didn't allow him to come back. And if I didn't allow him he would be a missing nin by now. He should thank the pervert for that. Then what is the use of having Namikaze heritage? Nothing. He can send someone to pack his father's belongings and pack his money and that's all. I see. So if it's not about him then who is the person? Asked Iruka with his saddened mood again. Now I know what is the problem with him. Well, I think I should inform Naruto-kun about the bitch and her decision. I should inform him not to come back to village. Oh, now I remember. I have an appointment with Hiyashi-sama this afternoon. Hope that this meeting won't take so long. It would be bad if I won't be on time. Should I inform him about Naruto's situation? Yeah, he can speak with other clan members about it. Come to think of it, when Naruto find a nice place and ask us to leave Konoha, I'll be the last one to do it. I want to see the bitch. Hee hee. She would be in shock for several months after knowing that the whole Nara, Inazuka, Mitarashi, as Anko-sensei being the last member of her clan, and Aburame with more than half of Hyuga left the village. Hearing her ex-sensei, her train of thoughts were stopped. I see. Well, you want me here to support his mental problems. Exactly, and not only Sasuke, but Sakura as well. Some minutes later all the Konoha could hear a banshee shouting and cursing and yelling. Ino couldn't help but smiling at forehead. The said girl was completely out of control. For Kami, Shisho, you are the best and you should fix my Sasuke-kun. He is the last Uchiha. And shut your mouth, Iruka. You have nothing to say. And you, Ino Bunta, why are you smiling like that? Are you happy because you think that you can have Sasuke and I know that you are homo? God damn that snake. God damn everyone. God damn you, Sasuke-kun. Why didn't you read about the jutsu before using it? Did you thought that changing to a girl would save you from fangirls? And suddenly she burst in crying. I was waiting for you every day, trying my best to be good for you when you come back, and what now? You are not the same Sasuke I know. For Kami, do you think that I mind if you look like? Girl, why did you run from me? I loved you, Sasuke, and I'll love you all my life. Now you are back. I would find a way to reverse the side effects and then. Shut your mouth, Sakura. You are annoying. Hokage-sama, I have something to tell you. But I want this banshee out of the room to speak. Sakura was smashed to ground. She couldn't believe what she heard. It can't be. Yeah, there should be something. I see. I remember Ino speaking of him before. Can it be something between her and Sasuke-kun? I'll show the Bunta. With that she left the room, leaving the others to speak. Tsunade was looking to Sasuke. Is he blushing? And what for? Continuing his gaze, she was shocked. Is he looking at Iruka? And why is he blushing? What is this feeling? Why I feel warm when I look at Iruka? Could it be? Sasuke, what was this problem you wanted to speak about? Oh, well, there was someone infiltrating my compound. You see, there was a secret section that my clan hold their secret jutsu there, and last day I went there to see if I can learn something from them, and when I entered the room, there was nothing there. The room was totally empty. It mean one thing. Someone stole all the secret scrolls in my clan. And I'm sure it was Itachi because no one else knew about this hidden place. Are you sure? Didn't you tell others in past? Well, I spoke about this place once and that was with the dope. And I don't think he could infiltrate the compound with all the security it had. Don't be sure about it. He was in a team that had infiltration and information gathering proficiency. I see. So you think it was Naruto? I'm not sure. It was him or Itachi and there is no other one. Well, there is nothing that I can do about the situation, but I'll inform Anbu to be alert. And with that they left the room, leaving old hag to her thoughts. Could it be Itachi? And if he entered the village, how did he come and go without anyone being informed? And why he came? He was in compound after all and had enough time to learn all from those scrolls before the massacre. Oh Kami, I'm too old for this shit.
That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my other social media accounts. Anime God here, and I'm signing off.